In today's video, we talk about digital marketing planning for businesses who wish to become market leader in their niche. So what is digital marketing planning? Especially if you're going to use multilingual digital marketing planning. You have to set a short, medium, and long-term business goal and implement the strategies to achieve these goals at the digital level, the channels to use, action, investment and budgeting, and timing. You should create a roadmap to find out, as a marketing department, head of the department, you have to create a roadmap to find out how long it would take to get the desired result. So the strategy you are going to use should answer the question to how to attract, convince, and convert and make the customers to fall in love with you, with your product or service. And then plan, execute in order to sell. Segment your marketing campaigns to provide value in every stage. So value marketing is very important in digital marketing campaign. And the structure you give to your campaign should be based on SWOT analysis. S for strength, meaning characteristics of your business that give it an advantage over your competitors. W, weakness. What places your business at a disadvantage to the competitors? Opportunities, the environment that your business could exploit to its disadvantage. And threats, elements in the environment that could cause trouble for your business. In situational analysis, the first thing you need to do is develop digital marketing plan and run an internal and external SWOT analysis for your company in order to find out how you can succeed in your business. And establish a goal. You have to have a SMART objective. For example, you want to reach 50,000 visitors a month on your website every month within 3 months. So to do so, you have to implement certain marketing strategies in order to reach the goal. How do you do that? You have to define your marketing strategy. Personalization is becoming increasingly important in digital marketing because when it comes to defining your strategy for carrying out your plan, you have to keep in mind to segment your target audience. Know who you want to address. What is their tastes, needs, preferences, and where are you looking to meet their expectations? Positioning. In positioning, you have to achieve proper positioning, and it is very important that you are very clear about what your value position is and what it entails. It is also necessary to know how to transmit the proposition perfectly through digital marketing campaigns. Why should the customer choose you and not the competitor? Figure out the channels where your audience is present in social media, blogs, email, and so on. You have to implement content strategy. Create, distribute content within your niche. And also you have to create a communication plan for every channel. This is why multi-channel marketing and omni-channel marketing come into the picture. I will explain later. I actually created a video about multi-channel marketing and omni-channel marketing. I put it in the comment section. Make sure to do keyword research when it comes to organic marketing and paid advertising, because you have to identify appropriate keywords and use them correctly into your content for better positioning your website on organic search results, getting ranked your keywords. And make sure to create a calendar for your content marketing. A content calendar is a key for ensuring your strategy makes sense. It provides value and it lets you think long-term and optimize your sources, help create ideas. And then when you get the feedback from your prospects and readers, then it gives you more power to explore new territories in content, creating content strategy for your content marketing campaign. And also another thing is social positioning. When you write an article, just spread it on social media and do a social media marketing. It helps you with your branding and as a result sales. When I'll just give you an example. I created when Twitter was created back in 2006. 3 months later, I joined and started promoting. It wasn't a trend back then. Started promoting my services, SEO, social media, and PPC services. And within 3 months, by doing organically advertising, marketing, I landed my first client. And we signed a 3 months contract. He was from Denmark, into clothing business. And within a short amount of time, sales poured in. And everything I was doing was organic. And after 3 months, we signed contract for 1 year. And then he created a new website and expanded his business. He asked me to help him to have a organization number and have a showroom in Oslo in Norway, because I was working from home, and I did. And he hired me we wrote 3 years contract, and because of word of mouth and referring me to he started referring to different clients, and more media companies heard about me and they used my services. I created multilingual digital marketing and helped companies to become market leader in their niches. I was one of the very first people who create a multilingual SEO. Nobody knew what it was back then. And I created a series of keywords and phrases and ranked them on Google, such as multilingual SEO, multilingual digital marketing, multilingual SEO expert, multilingual digital marketing expert, multilingual PPC expert, and in such nature. I ranked all those keywords in Google. Back then, everything was done organically. Now Google is artificial intelligence is implemented in Google, so things are different now, but back then it was completely different. And then back into 2013, I was invited to Berlin to help a small business that just started their clothing business, and their business took off in Germany, especially Berlin, and they asked me how I can help them out to expand their business in Europe, other European countries, especially in Nordic countries. And I was helping Nordic businesses in order to rank their companies in different niches in Europe and North America. And I said, okay, so I created digital strategies and tactics for them, and laid out some strategies in order to expand their businesses in Nordic countries, because everything comes to the workflow, and the workflow should be, you have to build trust within the local market, and then you have to help to create campaigns in order to convert to sales. And you have to have a soft goal action, which is closing in the area of closing the deal, and hard goal action. And you have to have a time frame for each one of the processes, and break up the goal. And then measuring the results. You have to, the work doesn't stop after designing and implementing your digital marketing strategy. Then the analyzing the results are very important, because you can figure out KPIs, and if you earn the expected ROI, and measuring the effectiveness of the strategies and activities. And make sure you have an effective real-time data visualization system. The digital world evolves rapidly, so you need to be on the lookout at all times to identify opportunities and room for improvement. So if you want to become market leader, if you're going back to SWOT analysis, you see, in SWOT analysis, you know your strengths. For example, this German company I'm talking about, they were selling clothing only, and I told them that you can sell shoes as well, adding shoes to the clothing, because back then e-commerce businesses were extremely focused on one thing. I said, bring shoes into the picture, and especially in Finland, they loved it, and it was the online shopping was booming, and especially for shoes, and that was their strength in the local market, where they don't know the language, and cultural, the culture of shopping in that country, in Norway, Sweden, Denmark. So the weaknesses was for the company, the places that their business was at disadvantage to their competitors. So in SWOT analysis, weaknesses was they weren't familiar with the culture, language. Their website wasn't translated into Finnish and the other Nordic languages. So the very first thing was they had to translate those pages and create the sales pitch that is designed in that language, so that, because just when it comes to multilingual digital marketing, just translating your website into that language is not enough. You have to use psychologically color strategy to attract them. For example, in Netherlands, orange is a color that it's very attractive to this country. So orange and yellow, lemon, this type of colors. So when you create a website aiming to target audience in Netherlands, then you know what color should be used, or or blue, for example, in Norway, Scandinavian countries, Sweden, yellow, blue. These are the color strategy, color psychology you can use on your website to attract the targeted audience. And so this gives you, again, we are going back to SWOT analysis, gives you opportunities that environment your business could exploit to its advantage. But you would have threats as well, because, for example, again, I'm giving you an example of this German company, small business. The threat was the element in the environment that could cause trouble for their business. Some of those elements would be search engines, local search engines. Google wasn't the only search engine that they had to think about. There were local search engines, yellow pages in this country. So those are the places they had to exploit in order to find opportunities to sell. And today they are 70 billion euro business in Europe competing with Amazon. And I have many examples of companies that I helped them out to become market leader in their niche. I helped South Korean company in antiques and translated their website in 12 languages and promoted them in 12 languages, both organically through SEO and organic social media marketing and paid advertising. So you see, you have to explore the possibilities and opportunities. The only thing that can help you out to find out the weaknesses and opportunities is using analytics, especially Google Analytics can help you out. And marketing, email marketing, you have to measure your email marketing campaign. And social media, CRM, you have to have a CRM in place in order to market your products and services. Also, it's very important to use video marketing, video advertising. Audio visual advertising really helps to sell. I was helping this used car dealership, and one of the most important aspects was using video, and this audio-visual advertising helped them out to increase sales. And marketing automation tools can let your business automate your marketing campaigns. So there are so many strategies that we talk about it in other videos.